Buenas tardes! It's a bright January afternoon. It never gets dark at Brazil. Our theme today, or tonight, it is programming, Diophantine linear equations, ordinarily with Blaise Pascal. So you see in the screen two random numbers, and we want its greatest common divisor, 41. How do we find the greatest common divisor of two numbers? Divide one by the other. We have 3 by quotient, and this is the remainder. Divide the divide by the remainder. The second number is this, and we will divide it by the remainder. The remainder is, let me see, this. Okay, let's clarify. Was I clear? No. What my program does is, with an edit box X, an edit box Y, a button or key, a button random, a memo T memo, and a memo X and a memo Y invisible. When I click at OK, we get an integer and its absolute value at X, an integer and its absolute value at Y. We don't want X equals to 0, Y equals to 0. We clear the memos. We want X greater than Y. If Y is greater than X, we exchange key equals to X, X equals to Y, Y equals to Q, exchanger. The edit receives the new X and the new Y. And we're gonna repeat a loop forever. We will break when the remainder is 1 or the remainder is 0. And if the remainder is not 0, we will process. Okay, let's repeat. Divide X by Y. Q is the quotient. R is the remainder. The first line is A equals to 1, B equal to minus Q. The second line is A equals to minus A times Q, B equals to minus B times Q plus 1. We're gonna add A to the memo X, add B to the memo Y. And we're gonna write as output at memo.lens, dot lens. We want how many is equal to how many minus how many times how many equals to how many X plus how many plus Y. One is plus, another is minus. And if R equals to 1, R equals to 0, break. Exchange X equal to Y, Y equals to R. We will divide Y by R. That's where I confused. I'm gonna repeat. Repeat division until find 1 or 0. Repeat division, 1 or 0. Repeat division, 1 or 0. And the main step is that we normally take A as the second from the end, or else the last is memo.lines.count minus 1. One before the last is memo.lines.count minus 1 minus 2. It's the second from the bottom up. 1x, 1y. Last minus a times q, last minus b times q. It's ended. Everything now is redundant. The program do that fastly. How do I do random numbers? Let us see. My random numbers are random times random in, converted to string, from string to integer, or from integer to string. All I want is a big number with several digits. So, if you're asking me, who is Pascal? Is Blaise Pascal? No, this is not Blaise Pascal. This is Delphi. I'm using Delphi 7 and I should use Excel, my pasta, my folder, my sheet. For instance, 85 and 53. This is my X and this is my Y, right? I don't know. 85, 53. I will divide X by Y. I will truncate. Not truncate, trunc. Truncar. Vou truncar a divisão e vou achar o resto. The remainder. The remainder is x minus the quotient times the divisor. 1 and 32, right? Wrong. The remainder is smaller than 53, right? Next time we're gonna divide so you see the algorithm. A equals to 1, B equals to minus key. A equals to 1, B equals to minus key. This is key, this is the remainder. Next step, x equals to y. And y equals to r. We're gonna divide. 1, 21. Now, who is A? Second line, minus A times Q. Minus A times Q. And B, minus B times Q plus 1. Minus B times Q plus 1. Plus. Now, the repetition, divide one by another. Quotient and remainder. Who is A? The last minus 2 minus A times Q. A times Q. The last minus 2 minus B times Q. So now we're going to repeat several times, and several times until we get a 1 or a 0. The 1 gives us 5 times 85 and minus 8 times 53. For instance, let's exchange by 10 times each one. Now, the remainder is 0 and we catch 5 minus 8 also. But the result is 10. The GCD is 10. And we get a random number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aha! Out of charity there is no salvation.